Greetings, Warriors of the Ring. My name is Strider656, and I present to you today a video that you probably didn't expect. You're going to look and see the Fat Hobbit's name? What? And the answer is yes, because I already played the Fat Hobbit twice, but in my game where I played Free People, there was actually a rules error, and 4 minutes in, I forgot to draw cards, which drastically affected the game and was very close to begin with. I'm going to link that original game in the description. Just zoom to 4 minutes in, and you'll watch me not draw cards. I'm very grateful for a few people I just wanted to shout out. The Fat Hobbit for your sportsmanship, to be able to say, you know what, that wasn't a fair win, and to reach out and say, do you want to play another game? Thank you for doing that. And also to the Italian community in general for watching this video, watching my videos, and even finding it to bring it to his attention. So this game, there's no long play of it because this was a game we just played and decided if, depending on the result, I would do a video or I wouldn't do a video. So this is so you can see it. I figured I would do it anyway, so you can see what happens. And as always, this video is dedicated to Prince Fox, who doesn't believe that the people in Tier 2 care about getting their games in. So here we go. I'm playing Free People, obviously, and the Fat Hobbit's playing Shadow. Also, you might have noticed this video was up temporarily. I had to take it down because my mic cable pulled out. Thank you to Vanelli for messaging me about that. So here we go. I am playing Free. I draw Aomer, son of Aemon, and the Eagles are coming. Pusher Bouquet, he allocates an eye. He rolls no more. I roll 3 characters in a Palantir. I'm thinking of playing my Aomer right away, but I said I'm going to wait to see what he does. So I pass. He moves his armies from Barad-dûr to Gorgoroth and from Farharad to Nirharad. I pass. He moves his guys from Gorgoroth to Minas Morgul and from Nirharad to Umbar. I play Aomer now so I can get my Gandalf ability. I draw Thranduil's archers and I put my guys in Helm's Deep. So I have 3 characters left. He has several characters and 1 muster. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. He uses his character to move out to his Gilead. I decided to move the Fellowship. He misses on a 2. Then he moves from North of Thilling, uses his character action from North of Thilling to Dead Marshes. So now I'm not really worried about Gondor, but he could go to Druidane Forest from here. I move the Fellowship, and he misses again. Now he moves up from Dead Marshes to Western Emerald Wheel. I say, where are those guys going? He says, may I change? I say, of course, yeah. And instead he moves up from Dol Guldur up to the Nares of the Forest, going towards Woodland Realm. I'm not worried at this point because the Sauron's not even at war yet. Same with the Fellowship again. He can hit on a 4 through 6, and he misses. He rolls a 2. So I'm doing pretty good. I said, get up the buff. He moves Sauron to war, and that's turn 1. Turn 2, I draw into Elven Rope and Swords and Eriador. He allocates 1 eye and rolls 1 more, and rolls no musters here. Good for him that he has Sarandor, otherwise he'd be doing absolutely nothing this turn. And I roll the perfect Fellowship roll, which is 2 characters, a Will of the West, and a hybrid. It's perfect. I start right away by blocking his progress to Woodland Realm by moving the guy from Carrick to Old Forest Road. And my second action, I move Gondor regular from his Gilead to Druidane Forest to block him from coming in. He draws a strat card. I pass. He uses his Palantir again, this time to draw another strat card. And I'm with the Fellowship. He hits on 6s here. He rolls a 2 and a 4 and misses. He uses his character to move up from Dead Marshes to Western Emerald Wheel for the second time. I'm with the Fellowship again on step 5. He hits on 5s, and he gets a 6 here. He gets a 1 reveal. So I'm going to take that corruption and run through Moria all the way to Parth Celebrant. And he draws a 2, so I'll lose gain up to that. And now Strider is the guide. He decides to move the armies up from Western Emerald Wheel up to the Brownlands. I'm surprised he didn't go through Eastham because then I wouldn't know what to do. I'd actually probably use my Will of the West to block Rohan and go to Westamnet and Fords of Eisen. But instead, I just have the Fellowship because I know he's not going to Helm's Deep. Uses final action to play Pits in Mordor, 2 in Gol Duldor, 2 in Moria, and 2 in Mount Gundabad. That's turn 2. Turn 3, I draw Challenge of the King and Kindred of Glorfindel. Here we go. Fellowship okay. He allocates 1 eye, rolls 1 more. And I roll 2 characters, 2 musters. He rolls 2 musters, 2 characters. We kind of have the same roll, but he has a Palantir. So I start moving the Fellowship right away so he doesn't sit on me. He misses at the 5 and 4. Then he decides to move Isengard to war. I think about passing. I decide to move right away because I don't want him to roll on me. And he gets a hit and draws a 3. And I take a random here. And he draws a Legolas. So I go up to 2 corruption. Legolas is the best case scenario here, by the way. My opinion is he's one of the worst members of the Fellowship. Because number 1, the elves are already at war. Gimli is helpful because he can actually use his ability to move the dwarves down. And Axe and Bow is the card they both draw, so they can both use it. That's why I think Legolas is the weakest party member. Then he moves everyone onto me. I'm fine with this because I'm not going to move anymore. I play Thranduil's Archer to see if I can get to a power 2 great maybe. And look at that, I get it. So I draw on power 2 great. He brings Saruman in. I pass. He attacks Old Forest Road, no card. And he gets absolutely no hits. Poor guy. And I get no hits back. So he thinks about it and decides not to... he randomly draws Strider, turns into Aragorn, and then we have an issue. I undo it to fix it, and he decides actually not to press in. Which is very different. So now I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to be super annoying and move the north down. That way, if he attacks Old Forest Road again, I can start mustering in Dale and be obnoxious. He plays half-orcs and goblin men on the army that just attacked in the Narrows of the Forest. And now we go to turn 4. I have too many cards. Let's see what I draw. Athelas, ooh, good card. And Fearfire Foes, those are a decent card. I'm probably going to get rid of Eagles Are Coming. And maybe Fearfire Foes? I don't remember what I get rid of. Eagles Are Coming and Challenge of the King. Okay. Summon Western Emblem Wheel now. He's got no points yet. He allocates 1 eye, rolls no more. And I roll 3 movement and a Will of the West. So right away, I'm not worried about losing my Will of the West because he has to muster twice first. So I move the Fellowship to start. He forgets to roll and starts attacking Old Forest Road. I remind him to please roll for the hunt. He says sorry, his mind's ahead. He misses. He attacks Old Forest Road and he hits them. And I get 1 back. So now the North is at war. My original plan again was to start mustering up in the North, but now my plan has changed to let's see if I can get to Mordor and then get Gandalf. He rolls a 2. Then I play Swathling from the Deep on me and draws an eye. I move the Fellowship again, and he hits me and draws a 1 reveal. This is the best case scenario because now I'm safe in Mordor and I can get Gandalf. This is perfect. So here we are. We're in Mordor on 3 corruption. He draws a 2. I take a random and draw a Strider. Not the best case scenario, but it's not awful. I'm in Mordor turn 4. He attacks Lorien. I have a power 2 grip. I'm not going to play it yet because I'm going to wait for his leadership to flip. Plus, I need to get Gandalf. So I keep passing. He attacks Woodland Realm, Under Siege. Pass again. Now he brings the Witch King in Woodland Realm using his muster. I pass again. He attacks Woodland Realm. I see a shadow card, so I'm gonna play Shield Wall. He plays Relentless Assault. He takes 2, gets only 2 hits, and I get 3 back. Very lucky, so perfect Shield Wall. I mean, it would be better if he rolled no hits, but if he rolled no hits, I would definitely be complaining on this video, because I always complain. He stops and draws, because look at that army now. The elves are at war. Now I bring Gandalf to Fangorn. He plays Olagai in Woodland Realm. Makes sense. And I'm in Mordor. I draw There Is Another Way and Imrahil of Dol Amroth. Will I get rid of Kindred of Glorfindel? That's what I should get rid of. Let's see if I do. I do. Okay. I agree with myself. So I'm in Mordor. He allocates 4 eyes. I say cards drawn. The reason I'm saying this is I made that mistake in the last game. So now he's switching to corruption. And I roll a character, a muster, or two musters, a hybrid, and a Will of the West. He rolls 2 characters, a Palantir, an army, and a hybrid. So I start by flipping the Fellowship. He plays the Ring as mine, puts in the pool. That could be devastating. The pool right now has 5 eyes, 0 reveal, 0 reveal, 2 reveal, 3, 3, 1, 1. So it's not bad. Let's see what happens. Move the Fellowship because I know he's going corruption anyway. If he draws an eye, it is what it is. I'm not going to move anymore. He does draw an eye. So I take 2 corruption. And I flip the Fellowship. So let's see how the Mordor climb goes. Last time we had the Mordor climb, don't forget in my previous video, I got 23 corruption in Mordor, I believe. If you don't believe me, watch the old video. He brings him out then using his hybrid. I decide to give him a ring to flip the Fellowship. Excuse me. Now he decides to move his leadership onto Woodland, onto Lorien. And you know what I'm thinking right now? That's what I have that hybrid for. He also moves his leadership to Umbar, showing he probably has Corsairs. So here I use my hybrid to play Power 2 Great. He gives me a ring to get rid of a Power 2 Great. I play Emerald of Dol Amroth because it's a good card, and I see he might be attacking Umbar. And he decides to get rid of a Power 2 Great. Bilbo Song I draw into, and last battle, Fellowship okay. He draws his cards, allocates 3 eyes this time, like he did last time, and again rolls no more. And I roll 2 characters and 3 hybrids. So I decided to start moving the Fellowship right away. I draw 3. That's great. I lose both Boromir and a Hobbit, Pippin. So now I have 1 companion left. I plan to move 1 more time this turn. He attacks Lorien. And now I'm thinking, oh, I know what he's doing. He's trying to use character cards to cycle. So I do no card because I don't want to give him. I would rather die here than give him cards. He gets 1 hit and I get 2 back. He stops and draws. I mentioned to the Fat Hobbit, I'm actually trying to kill my guys. As I know. Fat Hobbit says I'm actually trying not to kill them. Move the Fellowship. I draw 1. Perfect. Goodbye, Mary. Gollum is a guide. He plays Give It to Us. So get that crap out of the pool. Not welcome here. I laugh. We talk for a little bit, joking around. He attacks Lorien again, playing Ringrazor Abroad. Gets 1 hit. I get 2 back. He stops and draws. And then I make the mistake here because originally I think it was 2-0. Because I could have taken that elite out instead, but I decided to make it harder for him military-wise. I think that's a mistake. So I actually say to him, there's a chance you could go military, and he reacts with, bruh. Alright, he uses his, the mouth ability to move, armies around. And he moves more armies from North Dunland to Moria, so he's probably bringing these guys around to be safe. And these guys from South Rune to East Rune. I have 3 hybrid actions left, so I'll use my first hybrid to just move the... I think about moving the dwarf in, then I realize they're not at war. So I decide instead to bring Gondor down. And he decides to bring the guys from Moria to Emerald Dale, and from Umbar up to West Arandor. I bring Gondor straight to war. He decides to use his hybrid to bring 3 Sauron regulars from Gorgoroth and Minas Morgul, and 3 Sauron regulars from Emerald Dale to Lorien to reinforce this siege. But I was thinking of a military possible move with that Gondor guy just to scare him. But that's probably not going to happen. And I muster an elite in Minas Tirith. He attacks Lorien, using a character card, of course. And now I play a strategy card. I play Daylight. And he only gets 1 hit. And I get 1 back. So I don't know what I'm thinking right here. I think this is really stupid of me. Because I'm letting him just draw cards on me. We're going to turn 7. I draw King Brandsman and File of Galadriel. So look at the... I have the perfect corruption hand. I just want to point it out. Except for King Brandsman. I have File of Galadriel, Bilbo Song, There's Another Way, Athelas, Elven Rope. Allocates 1 eye, rolls no more again. He's not rolling any eyes. This is a misplay by me that I'm about to do here. What I should be doing is playing There's Another Way before I move, but instead I move first and draw the 1 stop. So I back up, take the corruption. We'll take it in a second. Right here, 5 to 6. He attacks Lorien, playing Vormir and Toil. Only gets 1 hit. I get 1 back. He stops and draws. I flip the Fellowship with my other character. Now I have left 2 hybrids and a character. He has 4 musters left, 2 characters, 2 palantirs. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff going on. He puts on They Went in the pool, another red tile. I play There's Another Way now to go back a corruption. And this time I draw the eye. This would have been a 1R. So this could impact the game. Just letting you guys know. So I go to 7 corruption. He plays Dread and Despair. Breaking the Fellowship to add another corruption. I hide the Fellowship using a ring because I don't want him to hurt me anymore. He draws another character card. I pass. He plays Orc Patrol. Draws a 1. I decide to take it. Actually, no, I don't. I changed my mind because I look at the ring. He could play 1 more card on me potentially. But there's a chance he doesn't have another card that's going to hurt. So for that reason, I actually hide, which could be, or I reveal, which could be a game decision. He uses a ring to draw a character card. Now I know I'm safe. He passes. He moves south from Easterling Sound. I pass. He brings them totally to war. Now I decide to, now that they're at war, I'm going to move the guys from Iron Hills into Erebor and the guys from Westamnet, Edoras to Westamnet. He plays Horde from the east on East Rune. And now we go to turn 8. I draw Grimbjorn and there and back again, which suck. So there and back again is definitely going. Not even a question. He says Fellowship okay, allocates 1 eye, rolls 1 more. And I roll a Will of the West, a character, and 3 musters. So I use a Will of the West to flip the Fellowship. He plays Isildur's Bane on me. Let's look at the pool. A 3 would be devastating. A 2 would also be devastating. Either of these 3s would be bad. Eyes would be fantastic. The red eye would be absolutely wonderful. He draws the 0. So I'm safe. And with the Fellowship, I win on everything except for the red tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 out of 7 I win. And he draws the red 3. So now look at my corruption. I decided not to reveal because I don't want him playing cards on me. So I just take 3. He attacks Lorien, no card. He plays Balrog and takes him. He wasn't wondering I didn't roll back, but the Balrog took care of business. There's no combat roll. He stomped him. So no, they died. All right, so now I decide to use my ring to play Bilbo's Song. The reason I'm playing Bilbo's Song now is I'm worried he's going to draw into Cruel Weather and possibly kill me. Now he can still kill me, but it'll be harder to get 3 6s. He decides to move his leadership to all around the map. I'll wait till it's done. He puts the Mouth and Fords of Eisen, and everyone else here in Orthanc. I play King Brandsman just to get another strategy card. I get Power of Tom Bombadil. He plays a new Power is Rising with his muster action. Then he musters more in Orthanc. I pass. He musters more in he attacks Fords of Eisen with the Mouth ability. Playing a character card, I play Scouts to get out of there. He plays Black Captain Commands, and now he's got a Giant Forest and Fords of Eisen. I pass again. He draws a character card. Now I move the Fellowship. I move Rohan down with the muster. He plays Shelob's Lair, puts it in the pool. All right. I draw, number turn 9 now. I draw Guards the Citadel, Ents Awake. So I'm going too fast. I'm just trying to move. He allocates 1 eye, and I roll no movement. Oh, I didn't roll that. The Fat Hobbit rolled my dice. Because he rolled my dice, I can re-roll. Imagine if I rolled that. It would be miserable. And I re-roll. And he rolls his dice. He has 3 total eyes, so the eye will kill me. He has 2 characters, Palantir, an army, a muster, and 2 hybrids. And I roll a decent roll. Thankfully, he messed up before, so now I can actually potentially win here by playing I could play 5 Galadriel. I could play Elven Rope. So I decide to use my Will of the West to play Ensawake and Athelas. So the Ents I don't need to roll for because Saruman's alone. So Saruman dies, and I heal 2. I'm at 7. He attacks Westamnet, playing a character card. I play a strategy card. Advantageous position. He gets 1, 2. No, he gets no hits there. He gets 1 hit. 2 hits. And I get 1 back. He stops and draws, and I retreat into Helm's Deep. And I use my second action. Oh, he stopped. Sorry. So now I use my hybrid to move the guy from North Downs to Edinmoors. And this guy from Westamnet to Helm's Deep. He plays Candle of Corpses to try to kill me. Not kill me, but get my corruption up. He totally whiffs. Again, he needed 6s there. I play 5 Galadriel because my plan is to move later on. He attacks Helm's Deep, under siege, so he can't get a character card that time. I pass, and I say, actually, I think about moving, and I decide I don't want to move yet just in case I draw, like, the eye, because then he could use 3 actions to play cards that hurt, and he could potentially win. Alright, so he decides to attack Helm's Deep by flipping the mouth, and he plays Dread and Despair. He gets 1 hit, I get 0. I got 1 actually on the reroll. I pass, he attacks Helm's Deep again, playing Phlox of Crebain. This time he gets 4 hits, and I get 0 back. So Rohan just sucks this game. They're not doing anything well. But it doesn't matter because the ring is doing so well. He stops. I decide to move a North Elite to Dale. And then I think about it, and I decide to move an Elite to Dol Amroth instead. He draws a character card. So he's almost out of cards. Now I move the Fellowship. Let's look at the chances of winning this time. I win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 8 this time. Unless he draws Shelob or the Red Eye. And he draws a 3. So this game is an official game. I did not expect to win this, but I'm happy that I did. Because this really helped me in the league standings. So again, thank you guys for watching this video. If you watched the first one, hopefully the sound's better on this. If it's not, message me on Discord. I'm going to show you the stats. We were both minus on 6s. I was plus on 5s. I rolled a lot of movement. He was minus on eyes, which makes sense because he was allocating eyes but not rolling them. So thank you, Fat Hobbit, for playing this game again for the Italian community. And again, this video is dedicated to Prince Fox. See you in the next one, everyone. Take care. Bye.